No, Harish Bijur, the thing that is absolutely shocking about today's rains is that the parts of the city that got completely flooded out, Outer Ring Road, the IT corridor, Belandur, these are all showpiece parts of the city. These are not parts of the city that have been standing for the last 100 years. These are parts of the city that have come up in the last 10, 15, maybe max 20 years. These showpiece parts of the city, the IT corridor, which is supposed to be the pride of Bengaluru, if it's getting flooded out after one bout of rain, then surely Bangaloreans are well within their right to ask, why is it that a first world city has third world infrastructure?
Well, the key thought is that we're a world-class city. We're very good with our software, but we are very terrible with our hardware. Every bridge, every underpass, every road, every piece of infrastructure, physical, is what we're not good at. And I think it shows a lack of, attention, a lack of attitude to build world-class stuff for the city. We seem to want to put band-aids on problems rather than create real solutions for problems.
No, so Monas Pai, the political parties don't want to take responsibility because they are just using Bengaluru as a milch cow. It gets more than 50% of the taxes in the state come from the city of Bengaluru. They are happy to make money out of that. The BBMP is as good as dysfunctional. As you've been saying, there are hardly any mayors. The mayors are not accountable. The bureaucrats couldn't care less. Clearly, the commissioners can't seem to be able to do their job. What I want to know is there are municipal corporations in other cities also. And you can say that they're not doing a world-class job, but certainly they're doing a better job than what the Bangalore Corporation seems to be doing.
It can only be fixed by a strong chief minister and a strong party. But sadly for Bangalore, many of the legislators of Bangalore don't want a strong corporation because in their constituency, I'm told they take away the orders, they give the orders, they take a cut and do many things. Many of them are extorting money from real estate developers in a particular area. Everybody's got a hand in the till and there's no punishment. See, Zaka, the basic thing is we got a broken down justice system. If somebody is corrupt, the person must be caught and prosecuted within 3 years. You'll be very surprised. For the last many years, we don't have a waste contractor at all. I'm told the matter has gone to court. There's a stay order and nothing has happened in the lower court. And some 10 families have captured the entire business. So money is being paid to them. The city is dirty. Contracts are done by some people who capture the entire system. And it goes on. I met 5 chief ministers over the last 20 years. Most of them are pleaded helplessness. They said we'll do it. They're not able to do it because the MLAs control everybody.
Okay. Harish, one of the things, at least this time around, one of the contributing factors for the mess that we saw seems to be the fact that, you look at the city, every part of the city is dug up for something or the other. In some parts, it's metro work. In some parts, it's flyover work. In some other areas, it is drainage work. In a third area, it is white topping. I mean, how can you have a city that is so dug up and all this construction material and the construction debris, all of this lying around in monsoon season? Shouldn't this have been fixed? I mean, the Bengaluru metro. I mean, I've lived in Delhi for the last 20 years. The Delhi metro has come up in 2, 3, I think max 5 years. The Bangalore metro has been under construction for the better part of the last decade. And frankly, none of us know when it's even going to come up. Harish.
Zaka is the lack of management. Look at the metro. Metro is 3 to 4 years behind schedule. We don't have a firm date when they're going to come. Metro is run by IAS officer. I don't know whether they have the competence. We are now told they don't have a project management system to manage projects. It's come in the media. They're spending 35,000 crores. They don't have a project management system. Look at what happened in Delhi, what Sridharan did in Delhi. And wherever the metro work is going, beneath the metro work on the road, you can't travel. The whole road is gone. There are debris and everywhere. Where they finish the work, they don't clean up the damn place. There is no inspection by, the senior officers. There is no inspection by the minister. Everybody is happy doing what they're doing and pontificating and giving us lectures. Look at the quality of life. I have not seen an improvement in the quality of life for the last 15 years, irrespective of government.
All right, Harish, I'll give you the final word. I mean, has this also contributed to the mess that we are seeing in Bengaluru? In the summers, it's all dug up. In the winters, in the monsoon, it's all washed out.
Zaka, this is a point of angst as far as I'm concerned. The city has been a work in progress city, not for 1 year, not for two, but for 4 long years. Now, does it take 4 long years to put something right? We have a stretch out here called the Nagar 100 feet road. That road has been like a war zone for the last 2 years. So if you really look at it, I think it's this business of saying, why open up wounds all over our city when we can't patch the wounds which we have already opened up? So I think this is a lack of planning, this is a lack of attention, this is a lack of thinking for the good of the people by and large. And every political party does this, as you rightly put it. It's not about one political party, it's status quo and tech.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. The next time I have both of you on the show, I really, really wish we could talk about something positive, not about yet another instance of Bangalore being either rained out because of the monsoons or, struggling because of pathetic infrastructure. But we'll leave it at that. We'll take a quick break here on the program. When we come back, there were dramatic scenes unfolding at a railway crossing in Uttar Pradesh, as well as more stories right on the other side when Brass Tax returns. We're back in 2.